All right, recording has been started. Ganto, you
Oh,
can give us a recap if you have any at all. If you have it ready, at least.
oh.
If not,
Did
I
you
could
want me to start from?
absolutely stall. I could
Okay,
buy
no,
a little
I
bit.
can start. I can start
Okay.
now. Did you want me to start with the murders we were talking about at the beginning of this, or are we
Yeah,
keeping
yeah,
that off
yeah.
the
With the
recording?
murders, with the murders. Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Only murders
Oh.
in the Discord chat.
Don't let those Discord chats leak.
Wait, are we missing numerous people?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I didn't tell you that we're missing two people. Oh man, I sent it in the chat. We are missing two people.
I
DM don't give
see.
a fuck.
Dang. Okay.
Which
Yeah,
is
we're
important
missing.
information because you're controlling one of them people.
Yeah.
I, see, I thought that was like a theoretical question and not like a right now kind of question. So,
Yeah, no,
the realm
him.
of duality.
Oh,
The
sorry.
realm of duality. All the stuff happening lately has reminded me. I need to keep track of where we are, where we go, where we've been. Because while not everywhere counts as a place, if it does count as a place, I can probably get there, and sometimes it's useful to get back there. This one was a massive circle that was split into two colors, black and white. And I don't think the rest of the people could notice this, but I'm a nomad, so it's my job. It was also impossibly thin while being sturdy. Now, the place wasn't evenly split either. There was a wavy line in the middle, a small circle of the opposite color on each side, but then it was ringed in dark. I guess that's the symbol of duality. We later discovered via getting beat up, or well, I got beat up, that the black part was psionics and the white part is magic. That was when we met the gods. There were actually two massive serpentine creatures, bigger than like two of me put together, even. I said hi. Nobody asked them if they were duality, which in retrospect was a much better question than mine. I feel it's always important to be nice, though. My uncle taught me that. They changed what they look like to be easier to talk to. One was Maho Magic, the lighter of the two sides. The other is Hellsayer Psionics, the darker of the two sides. Now that I say that out loud, I should ask everyone else if there's color here, because I just realized while I'm assuming they're in black and white, maybe they're actually in color and it's just my color vision is bad. But
No,
they
black
weren't
and
as mad
white.
at me for asking. They weren't as mad at me for asking questions. Well, Maho wasn't. I realized afterwards the rest of my friends were pretty bored, so I maybe I can come back later and to trials. Hachi apparently went through a bunch of trials, and I think this is horrible. He had to do all these trials by himself. I can't imagine being forcibly kept along for so long, and he was apparently kept alone for longer than I've been alive. The first trial apparently punished you for sticking together. I kind of see it more as stick together anyway, solve problems as a group, withstand as best as you can, and I'm pretty sure that's not the intent of the trial, but it should be. So I wanted to keep going until someone told me it can't. But the floating psionic and magic weapons were pretty strong. I heard like other people had an easier time. Like Anemone blew hers up, apparently, and Taro. Oh, Taro isn't evil. I did apologize for trapping him in the realm of dreams because I still thought he was a mini, but actually, still a good thing that that's my response. Because if my response was to blow them up, I couldn't then go apologize if I make a mistake. So I need to make sure my first response is not to hurt people. And it seems everyone had an easier time than I did. If you're on the darker region, it helps your psionics, but you can't cast spells. If you're on the lighter region, it helps your magic, and you can't manifest powers. That's good to know. Ow. And we got through. Then the second trial, which had a bunch of our friends on a quintet of platforms. It made sense to see how they'd react first. So first, like two of us teleported to one of them, and their response was to talk, and talking is good. It's not stabbing us. So I helped. My response was to get everyone where they needed to go, and I didn't really catch what other people did. It sounded like they had interesting attempts they attempted. Like Anemone apparently threatened hers. Gaudium showed building capabilities. Junpo pointed out facts that just made sense, and nobody managed to identify himself via his name. I mostly just talked at mine. I feel bad for mine though, because they sounded like they have the ability to make decisions, but didn't know how. Maybe I can help them with that. And next comes the third trials. And all these trials are good things. So, because I think they mean Tachi is alive, or at least okay if he's not alive. And the third Trial are big monster creatures. Hopefully these ones don't turn off psionics. There we go.
Good shit. Yes, big monster creatures. Great. So, out of not in character or whatever the fuck or anything, everybody knows about the like yin and yang, black and white. Do they know about the gray though? Wuji, or the absence of?
No. No.
Yes, Wuji. So a little lesson. Wuji, or the gray, in the whole, what is it, Taoism or whatever fucking Confucius. I don't know. All I know is that the Wuji is pretty much supposed to represent the absence of either. Yep, that's it.
I see.
So with that little lesson out of the way, we shall begin. All right, so before you guys stands two massive humanoid beings. They both tower well above 30, 40 feet tall.
Peace.
They each have around uh, 4 pairs of arms and, just 1 pair of legs, but 4 pairs of arms. And they are each standing on. You see, they're both identical, and one is standing on the black and one's standing on the white. So clearly, they don't seem to be as limited as, others. You guys find yourself sent here after the second trial that you guys succeeded at.
Is Taro
That's
here?
it. Taro is with you. Taro is just, blending in very well. Here, let me move on to the white.
Oh, dang. Yes, there he is.
Does Nero have any advice for this one?
I didn't give it last time. You're probably right. I got this. I'll give it right now. So you guys hear a bit of the booming, the same voice from before. This is the third trial young Tachi went through. This one took him a few tries to do it by himself. But we've upped the ante for all of you, as 5 is much mightier than 1. And looking at him, looking at him, at first glance you wouldn't assume he had the soul of a warrior. However, he doesn't know when to quit. And he really makes sure that he has a bone to pick with anyone who challenges it. Yes, but he's very headstrong about it, and, he felt the shock quite a few times before realizing that he didn't have to. Yeah, anyways, good luck. That's your advice.
Our advice was just good luck.
Yep.
I've heard worse advice.
So you guys are on a platform with 2 supermassive creatures. Or humanoid creatures, I guess. 2 giants. Let's put it like that. To be They are not acknowledging you as of right now.
The statement 5 is more than 1 actually took me kind of a long time to figure out growing up. Like, I didn't have much trouble with the metaphysical nature of various planes, but, that's easier than counting. Hello, I'm Tavon.
I just look at the bottom, just like, what?
Gaudium's going to do the Gaudium thing and go look at the statue.
I see. That's fair. Can you move them? Wait, the game paused. Fuck.
Yeah, I
So sorry.
to.
I left the game pause. Alright. As for response to Devon, you get nothing. They don't
Oh.
even react to you.
And I feel like this is something that Gaudium would do too.
As Gaudium approaches, appraise. Okay, so this is a. The material that this being appears to be made out of is out of this world. It does not appear to be. It's otherworldly. It's not a natural. It's not like stone. It's not like whatever. It's very otherworldly. It's like a weird mix of. You want to say you're going to guess that it's probably a mix of the same stuff the platform's made out of that you're standing on. A mix of the magic and psionic elements together. But upon further
See?
inspection, you realize it's the exact opposite. It's got nothing. Yeah, that checks out.
See?
Yeah, that checks out.
I see.
Alright. Junpa,
Whoa.
how does this make you feel, buddy?
I feel like Tachi would have failed this multiple times by trying to fight them, and we might not
You know-
have to fight them.
I like the idea of not having to fight them, but while it's it actually is probably a good time to remind you guys. I've actually never seen Tachi punch something that the rest of us weren't going to punch, except for the mayor who beat him up and threw him in jail.
Fair. Early on, he was more aggressive.
Tried to beat down the door to an old man's house because he wanted to. Actually, I'll let Tachi explain that one. But Tachi's not here right now. Tachi is
I'm
Taro.
sorry.
Taro is here.
That old man was withholding information, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you this, Dom. Doors aren't people too.
I know they're not people. Except he was trying to
also
get to
punched
the
the
old
head
man
off the bandit.
behind the door.
Wait,
The bandit was sleeping. The bandit wasn't doing anything. Bandit was
Yeah,
that
just
he
was
punched
an
the head.
accident.
he was like, I was gonna knock him out. Head gone.
rolls a crit and the high rolls the crit.
I see.
He crit the crit.
Yeah, it was wild.
Oh, guys, he doesn't have the capability to hurt us anymore.
Yeah, it was wild. And yeah, Satachi was
Oh.
always violent. Anyways.
Well, your statement makes sense though. Real quick, I checked to make sure the whole if I'm on the white side, I can't cast or can't manifest still exists.
On this platform, it doesn't seem to be bothering you.
Oh,
I get on dog.
to go a step further, then I use a PowerPoint out of on
You may use
I use
as you expend the PowerPoint. On which side are you spending it?
I'll do it on the black side because I want to see if I rejuvenate.
You rejuvenate on the black side, yes.
Okay.
Do you do it on the white side?
Yeah, sure.
You do not. All right, problem solved.
Like- Okay. When I go back, just making sure that fact was still there.
When you go back, you feel your PowerPoint is it rejuvenates. Yes.
Good to know. Can someone? Hi, Dustpaw, who is right here. Can you come with me so I'm not just walking up by myself? I'm learning.
Dustpa completely ignores you.
What's that?
All right, Anemone is going to test True Seeing. So anything within that's within 120 feet of her, she can basically See through normal and magical darkness, notices secret doors hidden by magic, sees exact locations of creatures or objects under blurred displacement, sees invisible creatures or objects normally, sees through illusions, sees the true form of polymorphed, changed, or transmuted things.
Dang.
All right.
I,
So I've
I forgot it.
DM'd you whatever you need.
I forgot it shows you, like werewolves and stuff. That's
Yep.
good to remember. I will.
Then I gotta subtract some money from my stuff. What was that? Minus 250.
Oh, that's expensive.
But so it's, what is it, like to their left or right, or is it behind them?
It's behind each of them.
Yeah, there are portals, invisible portals behind each one of these statues.
And by behind, I'd say, well, I guess I might as well mark them at this point.
Do I get that spell slot back?
Did you cast on the white?
Yeah.
Yes. You do not regain your money cost, though.
Obviously.
All right, I
If you
marked
could do
where
that,
you would see
I would
those.
do wild things.
Are the statues what they appear to be? Are they magical, psionic, like what?
No, they're exactly like they don't change in like look at all.
I send a missive to the one closest to me. Actually, I send a missive to the one on black.
Okay.
That seems more logical.
What do you
Just to check, like, just check. Hi, I'm Tavan. I'm just checking if you have a mind. Because if it doesn't have a mind, it doesn't work.
Now I gotta decide which voice I want to use for this. Oh, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. Let's just full commit.
What the heck?
Yes, I have a voice.
Oh,
Do you have a mind?
do I have a mind?
No?
Yes, I do. That's actually the first thing you figure out when you're becoming a scion.
Ah. I have a mind.
Can you turn it down a little bit? I can, like, almost understand him. Sorry.
Turn what down?
The voice adjuster. Can you make it slightly less severe? Like, it's really close to being understandable.
Is that
I'm
good?
sorry.
Is that good?
Yes.
Okay.
So what did he say about what I said? Yes, I have a mind.
Roger.
There we go.
go.
All right.
Alright,
What did you say?
So after I said yes, I have a mind, that's the first thing I determine when you become a scion. He said Roger, Roger, right?
He
said
said
yes.
yes. Sorry,
Sorry,
I was
let me
just
just
testing it
testing
out.
it out.
I
I
was
was
just testing it out.
he
He
says,
says, I have a mind. Do
Do
you have a mind?
Oh, yes, I do. First thing you discover when you become a scion.
Yes, I have a mind.
I see.
How much do you think your mind can handle?
How strong do I think my mind is?
How strong do you think your mind is?
Oh, my mind is really strong.
Really strong? So do you think you can handle a lot?
Oh, hey everybody else. You can talk to them mentally. They're asking if I have a mind. I was checking if they had a mind.
So do you think you can handle a lot?
Say about 5.
Not or Probably not, because I just got beat up by a lot of floating weapons, but maybe some? What did
Do
Do
Tachi do?
you
you
think you
you
can handle 2?
two?
Yes. It was not a lot.
Then 2 it shall be! And with that, you guys notice, let me see, what did I do with my tokens? They are here. Here you go. And as he says that, you guys see 2, what's it called, rise out of the, from the portals. On each side.
I see.
Roll for initiative, everybody.
All right.
Thank God you didn't say agree to I think I can handle a lot. 'Cause
I rolled well, guys.
I rolled a 20 on initiative.
do you have a 40.10 on initiative?
I have a plus 20 on initiative.
Wow, that's wild.
It was a plus 24, but I had to drop a feat.
Alright. So, with that, combat begins.
Does the statue appear to be doing anything, or just standing there, arms crossed, and just doing its statue
Standing
thing?
there, arms crossed,
I see.
Standing there.
is what you notice it doing as of
Menacingly.
this moment.
Alright, so Anemone is going to cast Borrowed Time.
Oh.
So for the next 14 rounds, I get to take an additional swift action during each one of my turns. If I do that, I take a point of con damage.
Okay.
Well.
Sounds good to me. Is there anything else you're gonna do?
Yeah. I'm going to use my regular swift action to cast a
Also, Tavan asked something about what did Tati do with this trial.
Yes.
He always answered all of them.
You see.
Actually, I'm not going to cast Borrowed Time.
Oh.
I'm going to cast Greater Invisibility instead. And then I will end my turn.
Okay. And your turn. Up next is the Tired Yin.
And let me get my Greater Invisibility on. There we go.
Mhm.
Up next is Hungry Ying.
I am very sad that Dustpaw did not, in fact, come stand next to me.
Up next is Wuji. Yeah, Duspa fumbled there pretty hard.
This was an asshole.
Duspa was like,
Alright.
fuck that orc.
Huh?
Huh? Huh?
Huh?
So it has occurred to
Sad.
me that I actually did not give this guy any attacks. We're going to ignore that. Gaudium, what do you do?
Well, nothing I do is going to work, so I'll whack it with my hammer.
Fair enough. Damn, that's like accurate as fuck.
I think I've heard that exact line numerous times.
We're going to power attack.
Yep, that works. You're gonna do a full attack
Hit.
action or just that one?
That's all he could do. He moved more than 5 feet.
Ah. All right. Nobody.
Okay. First he'll. Yeah, first he'll step here. That looks like it's white still, and cast haste on everyone that's not Devon, because Devon's too far away.
I want to point out to Anemone, because I'm assuming that True Vision or whatever is still up. The portals are
Yeah.
still there.
Okay.
All right. Now, nobody, it's your turn.
Haste.
Awesome. Awesome. Anything else?
Yes. Wait. If I can figure out how to do it. This is what type of action is his bard song right now? Fire Courage. It's a move action or a swift action, or can he pick?
I think he can pick.
Next he doesn't. He does Inspire Courage. I forget if that's a move or a swift action.
I have no idea.
Okay, let's
If
see.
you want me to be honest.
He is 13th level, so he can start it as a swift action, and it can be maintained each round as a free action. He cannot have more than one bardic performance attempt as active at a turn, which is why he has. Where are you? Virtuoso performance. Okay, so he'll use. Sorry. Harmonizing Crystal um and Inspire Courage. So
Okay.
where's Inspire Courage? How do I cast that? Inspire Courage. Which is plus 3? 3.
If he's using his harp, it's +4.
He could use his harp then. That makes more sense. Okay, so he'll do both those, and it is being maintained. So,
Awesome.
and that's it.
All right. Everybody roll me a dice. Just the players.
Which-
D20.
What dice?
Just a D20. It's fine.
Oh.
Nobody wins. So one issue with this. I'm gonna assume that's just Kanto, and not nobody. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, it's all good. A lie. Kanto, you're the only one who doesn't need a roll. Let's see who's the highest though. It's gonna be Duspa.
What?
You're gonna hear the voice. Basically, you're gonna hear a voice in your head, and it's going to say something along the lines of, "How many do you think you can take? How strong is your will?"
I can't wait.
My will is pretty strong.
Do you think you could take all of them? No. Do you think you could take 100 of them?
As much as I really want to say yes.
The
Do it.
correct. Hold on.
I'll
the
take
correct,
20.
The correct answer to that question was as many as it takes before I die.
Did you say 20?
I said 20.
Yes. Yes.
I rolled a fucking 2.
Oh boy. Okay. Very brave now, aren't we? So a bunch more begin popping.
Oh,
I don't have enough portals for this, guys.
Nah, just make him spawn out of the current portals once around.
There's not enough space for this, and the worst part is, you guys can't actually really hit the black ones. The only one that can hit the black ones is Anemone, which is wild.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can't hit them. I don't
Is it
I
think.
because
see.
can they not see them?
Oh no, their AC is inversed. One has like 50 touch AC, and the other one has like 50 standard AC.
Oh, I can hit that.
Ah, I
Dang.
win. All right, it is. All right, time for me to roll a whole bunch of initiatives. I'm just gonna do this as group 1 and group 2, actually.
Again.
Yep,
Damn.
this is just how it's gonna have to be.
Quality's decreasing, man.
Ah! The issue is that you guys have like a cocky paladin, apparently. All right, here we go.
I don't know. Whose answer do you think would have been worse, his or mine?
Anemone is gonna be the killer.
How do I keep getting blocked off?
Hmm?
I keep abruptly losing the chat. Oh,
Oh, Discord has been acting up a lot recently. It's just Discord being Discord. All right, Tavon, it's your turn.
well, hello, brave game. I 5-foot step away from Brave Yin.
What's going on here?
There is a straight diagonal here that doesn't look like it hits them or hits the statue?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a wall of ectoplasm there. It
Okay.
goes up. Oh, actually, wait. Anemone like blows things up. Dang it.
So you don't want to do that?
You know what? That's fine. No, I will in fact do that. Make them. You guys deal with that first. Okay. I will then cast reposition. Everyone can move anywhere
So
you
before
feel
you
like.
do that, that wall of
Oh.
ectoplasm, I want to remind you that these things, I believe you guys have already seen these things phase into the ground and then appear
What?
elsewhere on the platforms.
Yep. Well, Anemone's seen that, and Gaudium's seen that. I don't think anyone else did.
Ah.
When they phased into the ground, they died.
No,
From
no,
my
no.
awareness.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
like that I saw. That I saw.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. You know what? Fair.
And
Fair.
then we'll use reposition. Hey, does anyone want to be anywhere else? Everyone can move like anywhere you feel like on this platform.
Hmm.
Anywhere you feel like.
So, do we know which one's easier for me to beat the shit out of?
No. Probably not.
I will also note, Anemone, if you have like feather fall and don't mind using it or something similar to that, you could also go way up in the air and shoot over the wall in case you get a turn before they do.
Dustpa, are you moving? Are you taking this opportunity to move?
I'm gonna assume it's the one on black because that's psionic shit.
Well, no. Tavon did the teleport thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm assuming
Oh.
Dustpa's cool where he's at.
Okay. Then
Good night. Taro, are you sure you want to be next to the gray guy of all things? I mean, that's fine with me. I'm just double checking. Taro,
What?
are you sure that's where you want to be? Is everybody good where they're at?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't beat the shit out of it if I'm not this close.
Taro, it's your turn.
Ooh.
one last thing. Everyone in that zone takes make a is it a fort save or fort save?
What?
As I hit them with
What's the DC?
If there's
20, 27? 27.
if there's a wall there, I'm just going to like move somewhere over here because yeah.
Oh, how much damage is it? It is 86. That much force damage. And now I'm done.
Alrighty. Taro, what are you doing?
I have to go to here and then do that. Do we have Inspired Courage right now?
Yes. +4.
You're punching the gray guy.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear a voice boom into your head. Show all of them.
Can I respond?
Sure.
Yes.
God damn it.
Why did you end combat?
Alright, so there are hordes of well over 400 of these little black and white creatures.
Oh, cool.
Sounds like a great time for Anemone. What you mean?
Yeah,
I see.
Anemone can just
As
fly.
you guys keep fighting and you guys keep, taking them out, and you guys are, just slowly whittling them down. They just keep coming back. You realize
see.
that
Oh,
was
well-
huh?
I was going to attempt to dispel the portals, but I guess we ended combat before we got to my turn.
Yeah. More of these portals started spawning. They
Okay.
just kept coming and coming and coming and coming, and you guys fought until you couldn't fight anymore, and well, you guys all get knocked out and find yourselves exactly here again.
Actually, I don't think they. Oh no, never mind. They would have.
Same spot as last time. You guys wake up. You're feeling refreshed, but you also just feel like you just had your head thrown through a ringer. Same situation as before.
Man, I wonder whose fault that was.
You guys are gonna hear a voice coming out to you guys, and it's gonna be something along the lines of, "Don't worry, it took Tachi a few times to get that. Yeah, he's hard-headed too. Anyways, yeah, good luck. Try it again, I guess." You guys find yourselves back at the trial, exactly as it was before. And then you can no longer see the portals, because I'm assuming that wears off after being knocked out.
Well, it would have wore off after 14 minutes.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Oh,
So There was like 100 portals open, and those guys were just flooding out.
Yep.
Also, I can't see the portals anymore.
I
Ah,
see. So does this
and
fight?
whose fault was that?
So does this fight just happen where like you get any number of them? If so, can we pick 0?
That would be very convenient.
That'd be too smart. No.
Maybe that's the trial to see like how long does it take for you to pick 0?
Maybe you're
Too long.
maybe
Also, I say pointing to Taro, aren't you supposed to mostly say duality?
Duality.
What's your favorite Slipknot song?
Duality.
That is a song that they did.
Duality.
Oh,
Wait, are you
shit.
Groot, but you just say duality, and we're just supposed to figure out what it means?
Duality.
But we're not looking. But we're not looking for our child.
Duality.
All right, so the situation is exactly the same as before. They're unresponsive to you guys, and just standing there
Oh.
menacingly.
I see.
Hello, Mr. Statue Person. Can we pick 0? I then say that with minutes.
I did not understand a thing you just said. It was very robotic.
He said, "Hello, Mr. Statue Person. Can we pick 0?"
I see. Which one is he saying it to?
The one on black.
Okay.
Says,
He's gonna say something along the lines of 0. So you wish to avoid this fight altogether?
well,
Yes.
we just tried. I think
You
all of
can
them.
choose 0.
Oh,
None it is. Alright. Duspa, you hear a
Yeah.
voice in your head asking you, and how many do you think you can take?
None of
Do you think you could take none, or do you just not wish to fight?
Do 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 do. Do do do.
That's
Oh,
cheating.
I don't think I could take any of them
I see, and why is that?
because I can't hit.
Hmm. Lying is good if it means you don't have to fight. Sometimes you can tell a lie. Fair enough.
wait.
Anemone, you hear a voice in your head.
Was that said out loud? The statement about lying?
Nope.
Okay.
They are not moving their lips at all. They are very still. Anemone, you hear a voice in your head. And how many do you think you could take?
How many of me do you think you can take?
All of them. As there's only one.
Well, I know we can't handle all of them. We just tried that.
Correct. So how many?
0.
None. As in, you do not wish to fight, or you do not think you can take them.
Can't wait to ruin this for everyone.
Wait, what was the answer, Dom?
They said none, as in you don't wish to fight, or you don't think you could take them.
Neither.
Hmm. Then what is it? Explain.
Is it? Oh yeah.
Hmm.
He didn't ask me.
I'm doing it to be part of the cool kids club. Everyone else is doing it, so why not?
Did you hear what they said?
No.
What was it they said? Are you saying none, as in you wish to avoid a fight? Or are you saying none, as in you don't think you could take on any of them?
I'm saying none because I believe this has to be a unanimous decision and for no other reason other than that.
Oh no.
Logical. There's no reason to take on a fight unless if you all have to. All right, so it goes through Gaudium and nobody, and it'll get the same response from them because they're not here.
Gaudium waxed the question with a hammer.
Taro,
Oh dear.
I'm not asking you again. You should already know the answer to this one. He picks Taro up by the head and eats him.
What?
I'm sorry, what?
Taro's gone.
Okay. Well,
Hey, hey, that's cool. That's cool. Do. Hey, he's within 30 feet of me, right?
Yes.
And this is on the black, right?
Yes, sir.
Hey, statue, make a will save.
Does
Or
this
go to the
mean you
realm of
wish
dreams.
to fight all of them?
No, it means you're not allowed to eat I fake friends.
That is a creation of duality itself. But all right.
You're like the third god that said something like that. Like lots of people say, "Oh, so and so created it." Does that mean I'm not supposed to care?
Fair. Does a 38 succeed?
Handily, he does not go to the realm of dreams. Also, I'm not sure if he would.
All right. So does this mean you changed your mind about how many you could take?
You're not allowed to kill Taro.
I didn't kill Taro, I just moved him to the next trial as he's already done these.
Oh,
He's just being a
Wait.
dickhead, as you mortals call it.
oh. That's why
Alright,
you're
are you
better at
ready?
determining if people. That's why you're better at determining if people are lying than I am. Is he telling the truth?
He is.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Okay.
wild.
Then I'm sorry I tried to teleport you to the realm of dreams.
Oh, shit. Alright. That is an aspect of a hero. Alright, you guys. Find yourselves blipping to the next trial.
Also, we both know he would have beat me up.
Probably. They're not meant to be fought. They don't even have attacks, so technically they wouldn't have. You guys find yourself back at the first little dome.
Nice.
I wonder which one of these two is gonna get me copyright striked on YouTube or not. And I don't remember which one's which. Probably that one. Probably that one.
Diablos.
Okay, Taro, you are okay. From experience with eating things that are alive, because know a lot about that, if you teleport someone to a different plane shortly after they do that, the creature they ate isn't teleported with them.
That's wild.
But I have to go fast. I tell Taro in character.
Oh, it doesn't want to do its thing. I just tested it. It worked. I've tried to do it again. Within the same time of this session being up, it doesn't want to work. I hate this shit sometimes.
Hey, it's not like you pull someone to a map and there are tokens there. You then realize, wait, I forgot to do stuff on the previous map and go back. Then when you go back to that initial map, all the tokens have been deleted.
I've never had that happen, by the way. That is wild. One sec.
The trial took you guys almost. What the hell? It took you guys almost no time at all. The large orc man says. The large half orc that's black and red with wings and horns and shit, he says. It's as if you guys didn't just keep running in incessantly and trying to fight with anything that took forever to drill into. You know what? I'm not gonna discuss it any more than that. Good job.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yes, I agree. For the next chosen champion, he's been a real pain in the dick.
As a quick question on that subject, did it work eventually, or did he have to do something else?
It took him about 20 years. 20 years before he realized that he should probably just not. 20 years. I know I usually let them choose the next, the next champion of mine, but I was a little bit hesitant. But man, the stubbornness, I could respect it.
The lady, the half-elf lady, is gonna say something along the lines of. She's gonna begin speaking. Yes? Your champions are always interesting characters, to say the least. That's why I choose my own. Now. Oh, that's so bad.
You know, that was supposed to be a Nemini that said that, but, you know, it does sound like something Gaudio would say, too.
Fair. Alright. Now, before your next trial. Oh, fuck. One second.
I assume that was not her in-character statement.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, just checking.
Okay. So, where was I? Oh, yes. I have an offer for you. Anemone, you can resist this if you want. This is going to be a will save to resist. Do you resist? You begin floating. Do you resist?
Yeah, I don't really want to be floated against my will.
Okay, you can make a will save. The DC is 32.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
Oh, you could succeed.
Oh, I got a 20.
Oh wow!
Anemone succeeds. Anemone holds her ground.
No.
This elf lady is gonna sit there. She's going to look down for a moment, and she's gonna look up with a big ass grin. That's exactly how I like it.
Oh,
Anemone, you can make a will save. This one can only be succeeded on a 20. Good luck rolling a second
Oh.
20.
Oh, okay. Can only be succeeded by a 20.
Dice are
I'm
weighted.
actually gonna do the right roll.
All right, so you begin floating.
Nope.
I have a blessing for you, young one. To
Yeah, but that requires bardic music to be active, though.
oh, it does. So it does.
I see.
Okay.
I have a blessing. I have a offer for you, young one.
Why does
Will
it
you
require me
be-
to float?
The theater. I do like a little bit of flair, after all. You know, all these spells that you cast. A lot of flair, right? Wouldn't you say Fireball is a beautiful thing to witness?
You're about to eat one.
How about no?
She
Snap.
just
You
kind of
cannot.
flails helplessly in air.
I have a offer for you. Will you? No, you're not ready for that yet. But I will take you as my champion eventually. Do you accept to be the champion of magic?
What does that entail?
Oh, power and blessings of power beyond your comprehension.
I've cussed it onslaught of God, and I've done it 3 or 4 times now. Yeah, but
I mean,
what does that cost me?
There is no
What do you
cost.
want in exchange?
What do I want? I want you to be my champion. The next champion of magic, after all. We all must choose a champion for the upcoming plight, after all. We did tell our father that we would aid with our chosen champions. All I ask is that you serve as my champion for this.
Do I have a choice?
You have a choice. However, no other supreme being is going to take you as their champion. Well, maybe time. But I'd make sure he didn't.
Am I expected to uphold some values or some principle?
Not necessarily. The only thing I ask is that you uphold, when the time comes, your end of the deal you made with the Alpha. And I will aid you when the time comes as well.
That seems like a fair exchange.
Hmm?
I'll accept your offer.
Good. I cannot make you my champion as of this time. What I can do, however, is give you a blessing. The blessing of magic itself. Anemone, I've already gone over this with you. But I'm going to drop it on your sheet now.
Okie dokie.
I've just gotta find it. There it is. I don't know where it goes. Oh, it's all the way at the bottom at miscellaneous.
Oh, okay, I see it.
And with that, I will offer all others who utilize my powers a minor blessing, if they would accept. However, I know that your deity might not appreciate it. Your supreme deity might not appreciate it, but I will still put the offer on the table. Will you accept? This is referencing to Junichi and Gaudium. And that's and nobody, but I'm gonna go on a limb here and say nobody does not accept.
I think you'll have to ask Gaudium separately and not
I'm just going to say he does accept it.
No.
Am I still floating?
Alrighty. Yeah, right now you're floating and she's like spinning you around in the air. Twirling her
No,
finger
no,
and you're just
no.
spinning around. Alright, then she floats you over towards her, this giant woman, and she gives you a peck on the forehead, and then you feel this overwhelming, not overwhelming, but you feel a bit of a sensation washes over you, and you feel like you've just received your blessing of magic before she puts you back where you were. Ah! Well then, that is all that I must say. But I believe my other half has stuff he must say.
Yeah, I pretty much have the same offer as she does, but you know, psionics.
Let's see.
Yeah.
It feels like, in my case, it feels like it would be really rude.
Yeah, it would be very rude to your what's it called, but it is technically it would technically aid you, so it's no. So like the question is simple: do you want a minor blessing or not? If you'd like, we can remove it once time comes, but I don't particularly care if you accept or not.
Oh, I think it's no, but can I come back here and just talk to you guys? You guys are neat to talk to. And you're the first gods that I asked questions to and didn't get mad at me.
I mean, you're not really one of mine, but like, sure.
Is that a joke about my tusks? My tusks are pretty big.
No, that's. Oh, you're referring to this, and he kind of gestures to himself. No. This is not what I actually look like. I just. Anyways, let's get back on topic. No, what it meant was you're not like this one. He gestures over to Taro and he snaps his fingers. Taro begins poofing, poofs out of existence. And a big ass dust cloud, you see a what's it called on the ground, knocked out. All in blue, knocked out on the ground. Ugh. I can't. Hold up. Where's the unconscious condition? I can't find it. He's unconscious.
To check, if I teleport, because it's psionic, onto the white side, it ends at the border, right?
Yep.
So like Tavon would totally port towards Tachi, go here, it would blip out, and he'd land on his face.
Yes, yes, stop. You're getting overexcited. Bloops you back. He's fine. He was with you the whole time,
Okay.
after all. He was just apparently being a goofy guy. He missed you guys so much, he asked to get you guys back.
I see.
You should come to. The transformation just dizzying.
Wait, did you kill Taro? Or was that Taro?
Taro. Oh, is that the name he said he was using? That's very uncreative, but I guess fitting.
Motherfucker.
Everyone's being mean to Tachi. He died lately, sort of.
Well, yeah, he almost
Nah,
did. He almost died to this. Anyways, no, back on
That's a
topic.
crazy statement.
Back on topic. You ready for the final trial?
Yes?
I'm not talking to you, but you will be part of
Oh.
it. Young Tachi, my chosen champion. Are you ready to finish up your trial?
Yeah.
Alright, go to your friends. I'll give you a moment. You got a moment to talk to him, whatever. You tell him what the show's been about if you want, I don't care.
It's about murder.
Anyways, yeah, no, that's it. We'll leave. Your trial will begin shortly.
No,
And they poof out of there.
I see.
Oh, I see. Hi, Tachi. I'm glad you're okay. Or alive. Are you okay?
Guardian did not accept. Tachi, you were being talked to.
Huh?
Oh, so as you guys gaze upon Tachi, you see a much taller frog. Instead of being only one, he's almost doubled in height.
That's pretty impressive.
He was probably about 1 foot. Was it 6 inches? He was like 1.5 feet almost last time. No, he was like 1'8". Now he's like just over 3 feet tall. He's leaned out. He's a bit more bulky. Still pretty lanky, but a bit more bulky. Yeah. Tachi just looks bigger and generally more mature now. He might have had a little nubby tail, but yeah. He doesn't have that tail
You
anymore.
definitely look stronger.
And you look like a porn star.
What?
You smell really different now. I mean, you didn't fix the scent problem, but that's okay. Do you feel okay?
What? But I can't tell if that's an insult or not.
It is.
It's not. It's and it's nothing to worry about really. Remember, I promised my uncle I'm not going to eat sentient creatures. I
Yes.
said that when we first met.
Yeah. Just felt like a threat.
Oh no. And also, that's why the other orcs we met were. But I'm glad you're. Wait, do you feel okay, man? You look different.
I think. I feel different too.
Tachi, I've
Okay.
updated your age on your sheet to what the age is now.
Huh?
Guardian's gonna craft
Yeah,
Tachi.
yeah. Tachi's age is like just under adult.
A black bicycle helmet with flames on the sides.
Oh no.
And inscribed on the inside says, "To my special friend." So it took you 35 years to do these trials, huh?
Yeah.
You know we did them in like 10 minutes.
You know what? I blame the DM.
Who is the DM?
Oh, you remember what happened to Alicia? Yeah. There was some funky shit, man.
What?
Your brain is some funky shit.
I don't recall giving Tachi the powers to address the DM directly.
Oh, you didn't know? He's playing Deadpool now.
I see.
This is the actual story of how Deadpool came to be.
Wild. This is just that crossover. I don't know if you ever heard, but Deadpool did a manga with All Might. There's a manga about that.
He calls himself Wade Wilson because he likes to wade in his frog pond.
Wild. Alrighty, you guys done?
So what's this final trial that you have to do?
Good question. Tachi,
Roads.
you failed it. You know what it is.
I don't think I do.
So, do you want to give us any information on this, or?
Oh, gee, you know, I just, I don't know.
I see.
Yeah,
It's good to see some things haven't changed.
like this big man over there is saying I know something, but I don't.
What do we have to do to get this trial started?
You know, man, I don't even know that.
When you were Taro, could you hear things? Like, was that you? Or was that someone? Were you in there? Or.
Good question, man.
I see.
Checks out.
Bucky, did your psionic powers get stronger? Or was it more your soul type abilities? I guess I really mean, did your vitalist abilities get better?
What's a vitalist?
Kanto looked
We
at her
talked
sheet.
about-
And so he got an
Yeah.
extra level.
Speaking of that,
Wait,
speaking of
I
that,
asked him when we were like, I asked him about this statement when we went to Extalia the first time
I
because I'd
see.
never heard of him. Remember?
I see.
I'm like, he has psionics, but he heals other people. I thought you could only heal yourself with psionics. Like, I know in character. However, it was over 20 years ago.
Oh, it's over 20 years ago for him.
Yeah. So,
For
like,
you
him not remembering
guys.
it. Oh, yeah, but like him not remembering makes sense.
Yeah.
yeah, and Emily's gonna mention that before anything happens, you might want to do your collective shit now.
Oh,
Yes,
you
do
guys
go
wanna
on.
join my collective? What's a collective?
You
See?
did it
Calm now,
before?
Tachi. You're not
He
that
is
slow.
stupid now. He
He's
hit
been
his
on
head
by
to
himself for that long of a time. Who would he be using the collective on?
You know what?
Plus,
Fair.
it sounds like he went 20 years and used 0 of his vitalist powers. I'd forget something I hadn't used in 20 years. It's like riding a bike. You forget it if you don't do it every year or so.
20 years.
I haven't ridden a bike in like over a decade. I can still get on a bike and ride it.
20 years.
I'm confident in that.
Guys, it was 35 years. Who said 20 years?
Oh,
I think
I-
I don't know. I thought you did.
Yeah,
Yes.
that one trial took him 20 years. That last trial.
Okay, okay.
oh. Well, it is worth noting, Devon did just say that he finds numbers more complicated than metaphysics.
You know what? Fair.
So,
So, guys,
The
who
man
zoomed
can
out on the map
describe-
other than Tachi?
who's
So-
what in the map?
Whose map is zoomed out other than Tachi?
I see.
So basically, you could break down the anatomy of a black hole in detail, radius and all. But if I asked you what 2 + 2 is, I could expect an answer of 1.
The problem with the radius of a black hole, though, is like when you take the event horizon into account, it becomes numbers.
Yeah, but see, it's something you're interested in, so it might be easy for you in that scenario.
It does make it easier.
It's kind of like how Goku could like tell people like fucking like percentages when it came to fighting.
His power level. It's like over 9,000. All right.
No, there's an episode of A Bridge where like he's talking to Gohan about Super Saiyan 2 and is giving like mathematical values on like how much your speed goes up or goes down, but like how much your strength went up. And Gohan's like, "What just happened?" He goes, "Oh, nothing. Thinking about fighting."
That sounds right.
Is that Nero?
Well, I was waiting, see how long it would take everybody to notice. Figured I'd give him y'all a chance to catch up.
Hold on, did you take your coat off? You look different.
Absolutely.
So are you actually Nero? And not
Yes.
an illusion made by duality, or an illusion that's actually Tachi, or a golem made by my mother, or...
Wow, this is just getting convoluted at this point.
Is Nero a Warforged?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what did you think of us?
I thought he was just like a golem or some shit, you know, because we fought a golem. So I think that
Oh.
assumption just kind of stuck.
That's understandable. You know, Nero's a Warforged. Now, I must ask, are you all ready for for the final trial?
Yeah.
Poor Lady Farngray, whom I didn't notice, and poor Lord what's his name, whose name I don't remember. Even though we've interacted with him much more frequently than her.
Poor Lady Farngray, poor Lord Farngray.
Yeah,
You know,
like,
Mr. the
we
Mr.
weren't
and
told to-
Mrs.
But we weren't told to call him that. We were told to call him his first name to differentiate the two of them.
Hero.
It's funnily
See, I
enough,
remember that.
it is Hero and Nero.
Oh,
It is
I see.
Hero, like Hiro. Oops.
I didn't know she had a first
Fuck. I deleted it.
That was easy. See, guys, that's how you win. That's how you win
Wait.
trials.
Was that
There's a
not
third
the
of it.
tiefling?
What?
Was this a different tiefling? Or like I thought the one we met was like a mage or something.
No.
Or am I just getting confused with that tiefling gif?
You're getting confused with the Tiefling gift.
Probably getting confused because of the tiefling gif.
Yeah.
Alright. Final trial. No, young Tachi has not been able to pass this trial alone. Now it's time to overcome the past hero, myself, Nero,
Oh,
and my party. You know, even before the incident with the god of murder, I was on my last leg and I was looking to find an heir. That's when I met Tachi. He had all the fight and care and heart in the world, and I
Wanted to remind him that there's a better way, one that does not retreat. I think that's why he felt so bad at the last trial. Anyways, I decided that if I was gonna die, it would be for peace. And if I die, this young man would fight for me and take my place. And I decided that I would choose him to take the power, to be the new me. I would teach him all I could, so that way he could pass and bring home the bacon with the powers to deliver a mighty smash. Well, now that you're all here, let's get out of this old. Out with the old and in with the new. We'll welcome the heroes of a new age. Tachi explodes. Is what I have in my
He
notes is
couldn't.
Tachi begins
couldn't.
exploding until he begins glowing until he explodes.
He couldn't handle the power.
Can you guys
He's-
please stop killing Tatsu? This is like the 4th time it's happened.
You killed Kenny! You bastards! Everybody? You may now roll for initiative.
Quick out of character question. Wasn't Isla one of his compatriots too, or not really?
Nope.
Okay.
Isla and Lorelei are from the Revolution.
They were
Army thing.
actually being paid by this group here, by Fire and Grey. The Isla was being paid by Fire and Grey. Basically, she's one of Fire and Grey's mooks.
Damn.
Okay. Alright, I knew they interacted with each other. I just forgot. But yeah.
Everybody rolled for initiative?
Think.
Hold on 1 second.
Guys, we're gonna die.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
No, it'll be fine.
well, Tasha, you and I have been suplexed by Nero so many times. Like, I'm not sure that's special anymore.
I don't. Fair.
Now, Lady Farngray is the other one.
I need everybody to make me a perception check.
Oh,
Okay. Yours are. Where is it? Here. While mine is.
I rolled above a fucking 12. It's technically 23, I believe. Yeah, I didn't put my alertness in there.
Alright, Nemini, what do you do?
I'm sorry, did she just disappear?
Yep.
Can I make a spellcraft check to see if she casts a spell?
She did not cast a spell, but yes, he can.
I mean, if she didn't cast a spell, then I'm not going to do it.
Anemone, it's your turn.
Yeah, I know.
Can I make a spellcraft check myself? Or
Yeah, sure.
my stack crystal? Cool.
Fuck it. If it was a spell-like ability, I could probably still determine what it was. Oh, gee. Alright,
Spell-like ability? I don't know. Let me check.
I see.
Nope. You are in the dark as to what just happened.
Alright, I'll cast True Seeing.
I don't know if True Seeing helps here.
It basically allows me to see everything as it really is.
I don't think that helps with the specific situation, A-list.
I see.
I'm pretty sure you still have to succeed a perception check for this. I'm not sure how this works, but like I
Alright.
can send you the
Well-
feat that I can send you what's going on
Okay.
if that helps, but I don't know how this interacts, and I honestly do not know like
Well,
how
I will note the one thing True Seeing doesn't interact with is standing around a corner.
yeah, well, it doesn't.
That's the only thing I can think of that it doesn't. It's like, yeah, conventional hijinks. So,
You're right. It would not help on this because that is a stealth check.
Yep. So I don't think it works here. I'm not just trying to be a dick. I just genuinely don't think it helps.
Well, I still would have cast True Seeing anyway because if the
Okay,
other
you
people have things going on.
Yeah, you see the other two, and like they're exactly like they look there. You don't
Okay.
notice her. She is gone. Even True Seeing does not work. Anemone, what else do you do? Or is that the end of your turn?
No, I will cast Quicken Glitter Dust.
oh,
That's smart. What are you
I
targeting?
need to see Did she do anything else before she just disappeared?
Nope. As far as you're aware,
Okay.
you just saw her disappear, and then
All right. Well, so it has a. Hold on a second. It would have helped if I actually just used it. I'm gonna cast it right there. If she was in there, if she was in that area, she's covered in gold dust.
I now have a
Alright, she'll take
question that I actually didn't even think about. Can you move after hiding?
Technically, you have to move to make a stealth check or something like that, like in combat.
So yes, is what I heard. Okay, good.
But you could only move half your speed unless you take a penalty on the stealth check.
Okay. It didn't work. Or you don't hit nothing. The glitter explodes, and it falls to the ground.
Okay.
Slowly. It appears as if nothing is there. You can leave that
Oh,
there if you
dear.
want for the sake of footprints. In case something does walk through there. Again, eventually.
Oh well, can I undo that or?
You can't undo it, you'd have to put a new one.
I don't remember exactly where it was. That's not what I want.
Yeah, whatever, just put a general area. Is that all Anemone's gonna do though? For a turn, or are you doing something else?
Probably gonna move like right there.
Okay.
Dustpaw, can you delay for a second so nobody can go before you? And just delay your initiative till just after nobody's?
DM, can I do that?
Why yes, Dust, but I believe you are physically capable of.
All right, it's right there.
I'm sorry, what is nobody's initiative? Oh my god. That's wild.
But still before Hero Fair and Gray.
Oh, my bad. I was on accident.
My initiative was 24.2.
There you go.
Okay.
Are my
Then-
spell slots recovering or?
Are you casting on the white?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nobody will repeat last sequence and cast haste in that area and also inspire courage and harmonizing crystal to maintain it. And
Okay.
now he is done.
All right. Duspa, what do you do?
Inspire courage.
All right.
Yeah.
So I have haste and inspire courage.
I realize
Yep.
Duspa has a buff on. So there's nobody. Unless if Taban already put that buff on again.
What happened? I haven't got a turn yet.
Understandable.
So you probably don't have strength of will, Tavon.
I don't know because I haven't got a turn yet. I will do it. But
So I disable that.
Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to put theirs on. Duh. Duh.
no.
Duh.
Actually, nobody will then not stand right there. Like, let's not be in direct fireball formation. Okay. You'll go over here. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now nobody's actually done. Sorry.
All right. Let me. Okay, so Lady Farngrade disappeared, right? She went invisible and disappeared, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
And she clearly
Um,
was not in the bubble that's on the ground of gold dust.
Which is the red area.
Okay.
Bless
Yes,
Um,
bless you.
I have a feeling Mira's gonna try and beat our asses.
That is what he is known to do.
Now I know that Hero can't do healing magic.
Huh?
He can't do
That would
healing
be
magic, at
remembering
least not-
correct. That would be remembering right. Somebody remembers from way back in the day. Like
Yeah,
over a
and,
year ago.
Yeah, the reason I know that is because he couldn't fucking save Orla. Anyway. Anyway. No grudge there. But for no particular reason, I'm just gonna go over here. I don't remember what he can do. To be completely honest, I just remember he can't do that.
You never saw him do anything, I don't think. But you see him holding a shield, if that helps.
Holding a shield?
He's holding a round shield.
Is that his only thing?
It was all he's holding.
That's kind of cringe. God, imagine having your whole identity be a shield. Anyway,
Miro, are the other two actually here, or is this just illusions of duality of them, or?
Oh, they're here, all right.
Huh?
let's
Sachi
see.
has failed this trial 317 times. They've been quite tired and annoyed at him failing. Please. Don't
Seems a...
fail again.
Wait, where's my sword? Wait, what the? Why is my sword gone? Oh, there it is. Why is it not my attack?
Sleight of hand checks.
Anyway, did I have a chance to change my Bane to humanoid?
Like, right now?
Nah, I was just wondering.
No.
Anyway.
I don't think so.
Anyway. Features. Where's the funny? I was able to get my I was able to regenerate my this thing, right?
Yes.
Because we kind of like full. Okay, cool. So I'll do that, and then
Roll me 5 attacks.
Yep. Also for the first attack, this. And then. Fire attack, and then boop, and boop, and boop. Is that 5?
Mhm.
1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6.
Okay, let's ignore this last one then. Okay. This first one, does it actually crit?
Nope.
Okay. So I'll take that as none of them hit.
First one hits, just doesn't crit.
Oh, I didn't apply the smite thing. The smite bonus. Meant to.
Your Inspire Courage is only +2. The Inspire Courage buff is +4.
Oh.
With just
Oh.
Inspire Courage, it does not work. That does not succeed. With your smite, are
Yeah,
you
but
smiting
also
him?
+5.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll work. You do crit.
If you go into your buffs and change the the item level and the Inspire Courage to 13, it'll give you the appropriate bonus.
Wait, won't 13 be only 3 normally?
Yeah, well, I mean, he'll still have to figure in that the +1 from the instrument, but it'll set the rest of it to the right number.
All right, so crit hits.
Okay. So
What is the second one's gonna be same as the crit hit? That hits. Third one hits.
Let me. Okay, so that's crit, and then
All your hits hit.
okay. All right. So that's a lot of damage.
Dang.
Well, you've gotten quite strong since we've last fought. I'm gonna have to fix that. So if you get stronger. But for now, I can't let you win. I'm gonna have to beat that nonsense out of you.
Okay, cool. Anyway, I also am gonna do one of these. And I guess I'll do 2 because I can only see 2 targets.
Mm-hmm. First
Interesting.
one
I don't know.
into him. Second one into him.
Yeah. So if I miss, it's like technically have 2 more. Now I'm kidding. Let me just.
As you do the first, as the Dauntless Shield preps the first one, Hero smacks it as it's coming out of the ground and it shatters.
Damn.
Nero just stomps on it.
Damn.
At the end of your turn?
Yeah.
So this really funny thing. Really funny thing.
Is it called healing?
No, he can't heal. Remember, you said you know he can't heal.
Mm-hmm.
He can't specifically cure Lorelei. It only cures people whose name is Lorelei.
In this order, Duskba, Shield, first. Anemone, Nobody, Gaudium, and Tavan. That's 5, right? Oh, wait, never mind, it's only 4.
Oh.
He's going to 5 foot here. Never mind, he's not moving. He's going to do a thing where he does a... Actually, you know what? I lied, let's just bounce it between those two. about that?
Which two?
Oh, the two
Which
right
two?
here. The two right here in the front.
Sad.
So he throws it to you, and it bounces between the skulls of the Dauntless Shield and Duspa.
I see.
Before it returns and bounces back to his hands. Duspa?
So how much? Wait, how many of those attacks hit me?
That was between you and your shield.
So it's all
Your
me.
mount.
Okay.
That was all you, yes.
Wait, how many of those actually hit?
Three of them, but
Well, it depends on the order of the attacks.
you know what? That's fucking fair. Uh, first one to Duspa, then bounce to Fluffy, then bounce back to Duspa, then bounce back to Fluffy.
Okay. So it's like just 115 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Not too bad.
But that
Well, I'm
Oh, I
really
forgot
afraid
about
of is
something.
Nero coming over.
Alright, now do me a favor and what is your CMD?
On who?
On the boy. Not the dog, on Junpa. What is Jumpa's CMD?
41.
41? 43 beats 41? Junpa,
Yeah.
you are disarmed.
But he doesn't. He only has one arm.
Admittedly, one arm is not zero arms. You could be disarmed with one arm.
I know.
Not again!
I'm gonna say you drop it right next to you. But yeah. Nero bolts for Tachi.
Oh no!
Look this way, young Tachi. I don't know why you're looking over there. I'm right here.
Guys, I'm scared.
I imagine every other time, it was this Lady Fargray and Hero sitting on the corner just watching Nero beat the fuck out of Tachi.
Nero just does an unending string of brutalities from Mortal Kombat. To
Oh
Tachi.
my god, I'm so sorry, Tachi.
Oh dear.
Tachi's unconscious.
Oh. Dang.
Oh, that.
Tachi's unconscious.
Was any of
What?
that damage from? Was any of that damage from powers and
Those are all
powers and
empowered
not
strikes.
defense?
Those are all empowered strikes.
Nope. Yeah, I got nothing.
You know what? I'm
Ooh,
feeling
ooh.
generous, actually. Ooh. You got something to solve this?
Fuck no. I was gonna say fuck you.
Alright,
Hold on, I might be able to help you.
Okay. I can only help if it's a power. I cannot help if it's
No,
not a power.
I can only help at the end. Nope, it's touch. Fuck that.
Sad.
I have a question, and that is why did Gaudium get the fucking free mage hand necklace? Just out of curiosity.
He needed an extra ring.
That's so goofy.
Yeah,
Anyways.
Angela allows you to wear an extra ring. But he already has an amulet of natural armor, so.
Nothing at all. Alright, I tell you what, because I'm feeling generous to Tachi right now, we just got him back. Give me a moment while I remove some of this death combo here.
I have an alternative that is not better.
What?
What if Tavon had happened to have been standing in front of him? Then at least Tachi can play.
What if Tavon just dies? I don't know if that's better. Yeah, what if he just
you're
goes
shooting
down?
full dead.
Alright, let's try this. That's more reasonable. I'm sorry, I lied. There we go.
Crazy.
That's more reasonable. Can Tachi survive 4 hits? I'm not asking for much, but 4 hits seems more reasonable.
Is Cam muted?
That would
No.
that would drop me.
Actually, he just ran over Itachi. He would not be able to do a full round of attack. Duh, guys! Duh!
God. Well,
Why
I
does
don't
nobody
know.
point this shit out to me? I'm fucking not good at multitasking. Alright, so yes, he hits Itachi once. There we go.
Well, I would. Whenever we do, you're like, but actually, he can do that. So that's why.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, because he can pounce. He just doesn't have it.
Like,
Do you know about pouncing?
yeah. But that's the thing. That's why we didn't point it out. Is because like you would just be like, yeah, but he could though.
Ah, you know what? Fair. Alright, Gaudium, what do you do?
Guardian is Tachi. Tachi's fine, right?
Yeah, he only took one muddy punch.
Guardian
Why
is
did-
going to use the hammer on Nero. Let me select him.
Sorry, that's also on Tachi.
What?
It's going to be a power attack.
Well, nothing else is gonna work, so I'm gonna punch him. With a hammer.
Does a 30 hit?
Is that with the haste
Alright.
and the +4 from?
It's-
30 does
it's-
not hit.
Does a 31 hit? Sorry.
It does not hit.
Okay.
Sad.
I want to point out, he just removed all of his capabilities to be a marshal. All he does is still use his hammer.
I did use his hammer.
No. Steel. He was a full marshal before, and he got rid of that.
Oh.
And this is all he does.
Yeah.
Oh.
I get it. And okay, seal's done.
Alright, Tachi, what do you do?
Well, there's a big scary man all upon me.
Hero's not that scary. He'll just beat you savagely. I mean, I know I'm Max. Well, that's the only reason I'm saying all this.
Tachi.
Yeah. I'm gonna 5-foot step over here.
Before you throw any punches? You're not gonna punch first?
I have a plan.
Okay.
Now, I throw ranged punches. And then, I'll tongue him.
I see.
Do plasmic damage. Are you coating them in semen?
Maybe.
Are those all at the minus whatever for ranged? That's a shame, really.
Huh?
Yeah, are you taking that penalty for... Oh, no, you're not. This is something else. You're just throwing the... What's it called? Oh, wow, okay.
And after the first one hits, which the first one was a nat 20 crit, so the first one hits, they all get a +2, and then Link
Oh, they
strike
all get
damage
+2. What's that?
all the hits after the first one. If I hit someone other than him, that resets.
I'm just
that's
curious. How did you deal -1 bludgeoning?
Where?
The tongue lash says the final
Oh,
number
I have
-1.
-1 on it because I have a skill for doing +1 damage, but it's to unarmed damage. It's a trait, I think. So I
okay.
did, and yeah, I just put it to all damage because I'm pretty much only doing unarmed attacks. Or all melee hits or
Alright,
weapons.
you decimate. You see as quite a few of your blows, mighty blows, land against Nero. 2 of them, however, do miss. But every time you land, he's like, "Oh, good job, young Tachi. That's exactly what we were teaching you."
Okay. How many landed? Everything but 2? So
Yes.
that's 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey, maybe that -1 bludgeoning is just the worst weapon property ever.
Okay.
Alright, is it the end of your turn? No smashes?
No. Oh. I
Hey,
can
Nero.
do 1.
Want to smash?
Okay.
Alright. Alright, Tavon, I believe it's your turn then.
Okay. First things first. I have a bad idea, but I'm going to do it. So, how okay does Dustpaw hurt from the perspective of someone who doesn't have ranks in heal?
Duskba!
Like, does he look like
Not-
he'd die if I shoved his weapon into his chest, into his own chest?
What?
Because I can give him his
Here,
weapon back
catch.
as a free action, but my only choice is with a violent thrust.
Oh my god, yeah, no, absolutely go for it.
Okay. Now, this actually probably won't hit you, though, so it's probably moot, but let's find out. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. I will use
Here,
my int, because I'd
catch.
rather miss.
Stab.
So that's 8, and I'm 13, so that's 21 versus Junpa's AC. Does that hit Junpa's AC? I rolled a 17 because of course I did.
Does it hit you impose AC?
Oh, I gotta scroll down. No. Wow.
Awesome. Okay, then it clanks off of your armor, but now you have the option to hold your weapon because it's like hovering right where your hand is.
Yeah.
I just had to violently thrust it at you.
That's awesome, actually.
Okay.
So it kink, and then he's like, okay, here it is.
Okay. Then
Do you do anything else?
now for yes. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm going to hope he can't address this. So I will manifest bend reality as Savant literally shapes reality around himself. What am I doing with the bending of reality? I'm then using it to use a touch spell against Nero as I 5-foot step to here against Nero. Hey, Nero, make a fort save. Yeah. I have a plan, I swear. This is not just the dumbest thing ever.
Does a 47
reality
succeed?
Is
Yeah,
limited
yeah,
wish,
yeah,
right?
It's limited wish,
yes,
pretty
okay,
much, yeah.
So, he takes half. Oh no, he takes that much. That is half. So he takes 8 strength damage. It did make. He made the save, so he takes half. So that is half.
All right,
no,
8
that is
strength
not
damage.
half. I lied. He takes 4 strength damage. I'm sorry. He does. That is
4
not half.
strength damage. All right.
Yep. Okay. Then the reason I did that before walking up to him is so I could then do it a second time. So I manifest defensively, which I just realized I can't fail, so I'm not bother rolling. Does a... That hit his touch.
That hits his touch.
Cool. Make another fort save. Versus this, probably the same number, because it's not a very high fort save. Okay, so he then takes half of that as fort damage, okay? I then, as my move action, port me over here. And now I'm done.
Okay. Tavon, make me a perception check.
Oh dear. I'm terrible at that.
I know.
There we go.
Everybody else can also make one too.
Hold on. At the end of Tavon's turn,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I am going to use a light reaction.
Yep.
Made a
To
war crime.
To cast. Now it has to be a spell that affects myself. So
Oh.
I will cast Fey Healing Greater on myself
Okay.
and give myself fast healing 4. All right, now she can go.
All right, Tavon. Everybody else may make a perception check.
All right.
Oh, everybody else?
I mean, yeah. It's kind of around you, I think. Or do you have to make a perception check?
Every
Oh
time
yeah.
that
Also, the dog has tremor sense.
yeah,
Tremors? Yeah, but it's only like 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
every time.
well away from 30 feet.
every time that they move, they have to make a new stealth check.
Yep, she already rolled for her. Is that everybody?
Oh, I guess I gotta do Gaudium.
Oh, nobody. Hey, nobody, where are you? Doo-doo. Sorry, I forgot I'm 2 people. Your perception is this one. There we go.
Gaudium
Dauntless Shield got really close. But alas,
Oh.
no. But alas, no, cigar. Tavon!
Uh-oh. I see. That extremely hits my AC.
Tavon! Give me a moment while I do a haha funny.
That's what breaks down your alcohol. Or it is now currently bleeding, but
There's 2 of her?
Yes, one appears to be made her shadow, Tavon.
I see.
Hmm.
Give me a moment.
Hey, there are several sailing powers that can do that. Also, ow!
Before she hollers something along the lines of, let's
We can't let them just win. The others seem inspired. Anemone, what do you do?
Well, first I will use a standard action to cast Glitter Dust again.
Oh, now that you see her.
So she can make the will save DC 26 to avoid being blinded for one round, but for the next 14 rounds, she takes a minus 40 penalty on stealth checks.
Nice.
So she makes the save, she's not blinded for a round. But she still takes the minus 40 penalty on stealth checks for the next 14 rounds.
So for the rest of the combat.
Pretty much.
Gotcha.
She's going to move over here and cast. Quicken True Strike. And that will be her turn.
Okay.
That lasts until my next round.
Okay. Nobody?
Or
Okay.
the end of my next round.
Nobody will inspire greatness to people. They have to be within 30 feet of him, so that means it's Gaudium and Tachibi. You both get 13 plus con hit points.
Who's
And an
that?
additional plus 2 to attack run.
That's wild. That's awesome.
And plus 2 attack rolls and plus 1 fort save. And he does not have his trumpets. He does not have his trumpets. So, okay, so that's most of what I do. So otherwise, he will.
Nobody's
He is
armor is
already-
Singing Steel.
What's 22 and 13? 35?
22 and 13. Yes, 35.
Alright. So I got 35 temp HP.
He will then shoot a. How does. Can he shoot like an overtime spell or no? Okay, so
It
I'm
has to
sure
be a
no.
touch spell.
Don't know, actually.
Okay.
It has to be a touch spell, right? Or no? Alis?
I think so.
What? I
Uh,
wasn't paying attention.
Ham's bow or
Yeah,
nobody's
I think
bow?
so.
It has to be a ranged touch spell.
Single target range touch spell. Okay, so instead of looking for that, he will. Yes, he is spellcraft. Crap, would he know to do this? He is 1 rank in spellcraft, so he might. So sure. He'll try to dispel any buffs that you know what? Let's focus on like there. Hey, Hero, what did Hero do at his turn? He didn't cast anything, right?
Nope.
Threw a shield and moved.
Okay. Then he will dispel Lady Fire and Gray, hoping she has spell effects on her.
That will dispel glitter dust if you don't you fail dispel check
Oh.
on something higher level. So keep that in
So
mind.
it will. So it will.
Or if that's the
Okay,
only
then-
thing on
No,
there.
it checks it in order of highest spell effect to lowest, but if glitter dust is the only active magical buff, you risk dispelling that.
Yeah, let's not do that. So where's your attack roll? He will shoot a dark bolt at her.
Okay.
If I can figure out where his attack rolls are. Does that do it? Single attack? Yes.
So you see,
And
that
it
absolutely hits.
includes the spell that I think. I think it just does both, right?
Yeah, so it just you does the arrow damage in addition to the thinking you would use the arrows to hit.
Okay.
So if the
Then he
attack
take-
hit, the spell hit.
Okay. Then I also forgot the +4 from himself. So it does 34, 38 total damage, and that is it for nobody's turn. Actually, he should have shot Nero if I'm shooting people. Oh well, too late. My logic was dispel target, because I don't think Nero has buffs. Oh well, too late.
All right,
Whatever.
it's
He
Jumpo's
did it.
turn.
Okay.
Jumpo, what do you do?
All right. So let's see.
Oh, hold on. At the beginning of my turn, I would have healed 4 hit points that I didn't need. So Tachi can do whatever he wants with them.
Tachi eats them.
Oh,
I do eat them.
yeah. So Tati's like incredibly injured, right?
He's been hit
No.
once.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nah.
Your buddy Tavon's probably more hurt than Tachi.
Okay. I'm just
Damn, I
I'm
owned
gonna
it anyway.
do. I would love to actually click on this. That's what I want to do. Of course, I wanted to skip my turn. I'm going to.
Basically the same thing.
Yeah. I'm going to do a good old double origin pulse. So, double. I really gotta like actually change the thing to make it not an attack that does 34 damage for some reason, or 55 damage for some reason. Let me do, because it's going to be. Where is my? Where's there's Landhead. It is going to be. Dang. Okay, so the first one is not great. The second one. Okay, so 14 times 7 and 23 times 7.
Dang.
Who's been hit? Has it only been me and Tavon?
And me.
Ah.
So let me pull out the good old calculator and then I will tell you guys how much health is added to the collective.
93 or 98 and 23 times 7?
Yeah.
And 161. So 99, 160,
98.
100, 159, 259.
Yep. So 259 HP is added to the collective. You guys take however much you need to get yourselves full healed, and I'll take the rest.
I need 51, so 202.
I need 58.
Oh. Guys, I think I overdid on the healing.
That's okay. There's nothing wrong with overheal. Just turns into Uber chart.
Man, only if we had Ham here to say in his as nobody in his German accent that his Uber charge is ready.
I have an action at the end of Junpo's turn too.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
So we're all back up to full. Dom, does that take Duska's action? I think it does.
Did you target somebody else other than Despa?
I did it because it's a collective. I didn't have to.
No,
Yes, but you have to.
I did a double pulse.
Yeah, but if you
No,
shot more than one.
targeted a bunch. You
Yeah.
targeted a bunch of people, and then it was moved.
Yeah, so you
Yes.
targeted, not you. So yeah, I believe that takes
Okay,
up.
cool. So, what's gonna happen is the shield is going to just full round action the goofy guy here. How does haste work for this? Actually,
For natural attacks.
You get an extra. You get an extra attack. You can pick which one it is.
oh, wow,
Because
that's
it's normally at your highest. In this case, it's you can select which your natural attacks is, unless yours work differently. That is by default.
I don't think those hit. I
Oh,
rolled
no.
a 6 and a 5.
The shield just bites. The Dauntless shield just bites into Hero, bites into his shoulder, and he just looks up.
Oh, that was a natural 20.
Hey, Junpau's back.
Then the claw hits. You think it's gonna be a devastating blow. However, no, it doesn't. Oh, wait, because it's an at 20, so it would be guaranteed hit. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, he bit the shield, and while he had the shield, he has clawed him.
Mm-hmm. Is that the end of your turn?
You do more. It does 4 more damage. You're not including the inspire courage in there.
Oh. Wait, does he get affected by my smite buff?
No. Well, by default, no.
But
By
we share buffs.
rules of we share buffs. Yes.
Oh my god.
So what is that now?
Dang.
+5 to all hits and +5 to all damage, I think. Basically.
Dang.
Okay, 1 second.
I'm casting
hold on.
borrowed time at the end of Junpau's turn.
Bonus damage on the first successful attack increases to 2 points per paladin level. Oh, never mind. It's wait. The wording is
Oh, let's see this one.
okay. Yeah, no, it has to be the evil, so that's not the thing. Okay, but they do get the extra prison mod, and also wait, there's AC bonus too. Wait, which also means his damage goes up.
Okay.
Yeah.
With tell me
like,
the numbers, and I'm going to go to the next guy's turn.
Yeah, it's 6 additional damage basically,
Mm.
and then +5 to hit.
No, let's not do that.
Yeah.
That's instead he's going to 5 foot. Anemone is no longer invisible, correct?
Nope.
Perfect. And what did Anemone do during her? Oh, she borrowed time. Okay.
She just cast borrowed time. That's all.
And Anemone is no longer invisible, so this is going to be a bit of a bouncing between Anemone and nobody. You ready?
Hold on.
Oh.
Sure.
There's nobody's AC. Okay.
Oh, you need my AC.
Nope, I don't.
I was fighting nobody.
First one, Anemone, bounce to nobody, back to Anemone, back to nobody, back to Hero.
My defenses are.
He takes that damage.
My AC is 19.
So it's 29 and 28. So 60 minus 3.
So wait, how which attacks? It was going anemone nobody, anemone nobody.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I take 30 and 31.
Yep.
So I take 61 damage. Got it.
Ow.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
speaking of Al. Speaking of Al, hey, it's Nero's turn. Speaking of Al.
Nero's going to begin. On his arms, you're going to see these small little vents jut out and steam jutting out of his arms.
hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Those attacks might not hit me.
Oh yeah, roll the mischance. The percentage chance.
D100. Anything over a 20. So the first one hits. Second one hits. Yeah, fucking blur. Fucking worthless.
Bad.
Are those all at Gaudium?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So
So Guardian's unconscious.
Yeah.
yeah, hold on. I'm applying damage. I might actually be killing anemone. I am killing anemone.
Oh fuck. Fuck me. Here, I'll fix anemone. You could do the rest.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
I have to keep
you're still doing anemone.
What?
Yeah, you're still doing anemone.
What the fuck?
Anemone really just wants to take damage.
Anemone really just is done with life right now.
Okay, hold on. I might not be doing anemone right now. Hold on. So
There you go. I fixed anemone.
all right. Wait. So wait, all those attacks from the first thing hit Gaudium?
What's Guardian's AC?
Hold on. I don't know. I'm still fucking up here. Hold on.
Yeah, it's AC 65.
I know. No, I have to fix something. Hold on. Is AC 65?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So. Okay, that one hit. That one hit. That one hit. That one hit. And the Sonic Smashes are just extra damage he takes?
Yep. Guardian's unconscious.
He's
Guardian's
a little bit
unconscious.
more than unconscious.
Guardian's unconscious.
Oh dear.
I think Gaudium is at negative 160.
Oh, that's okay. He still has an extra 140 to go. He's unconscious.
Hey.
Guardian has to make a death save. One sec.
Gurgle, gurgle. That's a Fortitude save, right?
Let me check and see what I have the rules as, because I think I've changed it a couple times. So let me see what the fuck it is right now. Oh. It's not there, that's what it is. You're using 5e system for death saves.
You probably shouldn't kill Gaudium when he's not here to roll the dice.
True.
Hey, look,
Let's just say he's unconscious for now.
I made a 41 Fortitude save. I think he's fine.
Yeah, that's probably fine. Alright, Tachi.
Like, if he was here, sure, but he's not here. So.
Tachi, what do you do?
Actually, him knocking Gaudium out makes my life easier on my next turn.
I do the same thing.
You just beat up your friend, man.
He did that a lot.
You're doing the same thing, so you're redlining?
Wait, no. I'm not redlining, but I am fighting him.
So no red line, just fight. Got it.
Yeah.
Tucky, when you start redlining, which I forget if I know the name of it. When you start doing that, if the enemies were to go away, would your body still rip itself apart?
Those are all +2. I didn't add it.
You also don't have. Okay, whoa. You're actually +6 to hit on all of them, and +4 to damage on all of them
Okay.
from nobody.
Yeah.
No, it's more than that because it's Inspire Courage is 4, Inspire Greatness is 2, Haste is 1, +7 to hit. Sorry, and you get one more swing because you're
You're
hasted. Oh,
hasted.
okay. You
My
have,
God.
you have your extra attack. I see it. So, but yeah, +7 to hit, +4 to damage.
That last extra attack is from Bab.
Oh, then you have an extra attack from.
Haste, yeah. An extra full. Oh. Whoa.
He
I
got a
still
second.
didn't
You
add
both
the.
up.
Okay, I don't see the. Oh, Inspire Courage?
Yeah,
Is
Inspire Courage is what's giving
+4.
you the damage bonus. Yeah, so +4.
And the other one, I don't think I have the other one. I have
It's just
haste.
that. That's all that's buffing your damage. There's an Inspire Greatness effect up. That's where the extra 2 to hit is coming from. But that's only 2 hit and not damage.
Okay. Well, yeah, those have +6 to hit.
And I want to check Tachi is not redlining, right?
No?
Okay.
How many of those hit?
One, two, because that's not including the +2 from what's it called, right?
+3 from what?
The +2 from the whatever the I attack one thing and it keeps going and going and going.
Yeah, I still get that.
Is that included there or no?
Oh no, that's not included.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, and then the last one.
So 4 hit. Boom. Did I tongue him yet? No, I didn't.
Tachi.
Oh
when
shit! I've
you
been putting
do
this damage on Tachi.
What?
Dang.
Hey, why is Tachi dead, bro? Wait, I was
reflected.
full HP.
Tachi's alive! Oh.
Nero opened
Tachi,
portals
when you-
up in front of him when you were punching, and you were punching yourself in the back.
I believe it.
Tachi, when you use your red line ability thing, I don't know if I actually know what that's called. When you use the ability that Nero is doing, if all of your enemies were to vanish, would it damage your body? Or do you have to attack to damage your body? Tachi?
Magic.
Yeah, like, if we were to suddenly jump forward in time, would Nero explode?
I don't know.
Sad. You don't know how your ability works?
I don't know how it would work in that situation.
He might
Sad.
turn and smash Gaudium at that point.
No, I can make everybody vanish.
including unconscious people.
Oh, yes, I can. Unconscious is willing.
That's right.
Unconscious
Unless-
is willing.
No, you know what's sad?
I know.
So that sleep power that Tavon has specifically says the unconscious creatures are automatically willing rule is waived under the effect of that spell.
Yes. So it protects you against.
Yeah, while you're sleeping with the good sleep thing. That's funny.
Is that the end of Tachi's turn?
Yes.
Alright, Taban, what do you do?
Sad, I didn't get an answer. Okay. So I'll assume it won't work.
He said he don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sad.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like you not in my face anymore, if you don't mind, lady. I sense you mind. So I will defensively.
Go on, do it. You know you want to.
Actually, I don't need to defensively anything. I just move action teleport to like not near her. I'll teleport to here.
Dang. I mean, it's the only one next to her is Tachi. Damn.
I'm fine being very visible. Okay. Then oh, I think I haven't done it in a while. I will swim who Gaudium is unconscious. Fantastic. How much damage does Gaudium's weapon do? Oh, it would have to hit Nero. Man, this is not gonna succeed. Oh well. Oh well, it's a free action.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know the answer to that question because under damage he has it listed under a size roll, which determines the weapon's damage based on his current size.
I see.
Yeah, I have no
What
idea
the
how much
fuck?
damage it does. Yeah,
Does that hit Nero? Regular AC?
Oh, it's 1d8 based off of size.
Does that hit Nero? A 35?
No, but is this telekinetic using the hammer? Does that get enhancement
Yeah.
bonus?
Oh yeah, I would. I telekinetically using his hammer. Oh wait, I forgot that I'm also under the effect of what's his name's powers. So I also have a +4 from the courage and 1 from haste. So I have a +5 to haste. That's a 40.
Yes, that'll hit.
And then 40 plus. Cool.
10.
So then, unfortunately, it is now important. How much damage does his hammer do?
1d8 plus 3.
Okay. Then he takes that much. Or Nero takes that much. Yeah, I'm helping. I make sure I put it back like on him because I'm doing this with regular telekinesis and not with Oh, I'm done.
You're not
Hey,
done! Oh shit, my bad.
Like, yes, I know you would like to murder like people, but no, hold on a minute. Hey you, lady. Lady Fargate doesn't seem physically strong. Does this hit her CMD of Lady Fargate? Oh wait, again, I have a plus. I have a +4. 42.
Does that hit Lady Farngray? Yes, it absolutely hits.
CMD.
CMD? Oh,
This is a CMB.
no.
Sad. Does she strength out of it or dex out of it? To my awareness, or can I not tell? I'm fine if I can't tell.
You know what? Since she's covered in glitter, I'll let you know. She's dexing out of it.
Okay, curses. I tried. Well, in that case, then fine. I'll just. She hasn't taken damage. Ooh, so hitting her probably won't help. So let's just.
She looks like she just set off one of those bombs that go off when people try to steal people's packages.
Well, hey Nero, it's 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. Okay, Nero. Nero takes this much force damage, no save. And now I'm done. I concussive blast Nero. I have it do non-lethal damage because I'm me.
Okay. Okay.
And that's it.
Tachi.
Yeah.
Do me a favor.
What?
Take a sneak attack.
No.
I have a question. When dual wielding, do you hit? Still only hit once if you moved?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to double check that. I wasn't sure about that entirely.
I mean, I don't get why marshals aren't allowed to at least move half their speed and make a full attack, but
Because they have what's it called? I don't know why that is able to miss, because that can't miss. That's based off of the one, right? That's just damage.
Okay, so supply both the damage.
Yeah, pretty much. You would have taken that for sure.
Yeah, it's not that much damage, honestly.
Well, she's
I
able to
disagree.
do that 8 times, just so you're aware. Just she keeps moving.
Ah.
Because she's
She
dual
needs to
wielding,
bother.
and she has a full iterator, so she can go and swing main hand, offhand, main hand,
She
offhand, main hand, offhand, main hand, offhand, but she just isn't getting a chance.
She needs a Tavon on her team.
Yeah, right, exactly. Like, it's big damage if she gets to get it off. Anyways, that's about it. Anemone, what do you do?
all right. Do I get my 4 hit points back because I need them, or is somebody else getting them?
It's up to Tachi.
Yeah, you can get them.
Okay. I'm at
No,
50
I
now.
want them.
All right. I am going to cast Empowered Racking Ray on Nero using Meta Magic Adept. So it's a standard action. And let me go to spells.
Nobody's gonna try to stabilize Gaudium, huh?
I can't.
No, it's fine. Tachi could have, I think.
Yeah, Tachi
Anemone,
could
would you-
move one of those hit points over to
Yeah, literally one would do it.
Well, maybe if I pray about it.
Fair. Fuck it.
All right. Anemone, what?
Never mind. That was it. Never mind.
An anemone committed another war crime.
All right. Does a 51 hit Nero?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Okay. So hold on. Let me figure this up. 5. So 7. What's half of 7? That would be 3. So 10. So he has to make a Fortitude save, DC 29.
Well, let's hope he rolls a 1.
What do you roll?
42.
562.
Okay, so he takes half of the ability damage instead. So he takes 3 strength damage and 5 dex damage.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. I am.
We're trying to make him easier or do less damage.
I mean,
Actually,
it's less damage. It is definitely less damage. It's like he's at minus 11.
Those rolls were shit on those d4s. Nothing but 1s and 2s.
Damn, that's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sucks. Out of 16, you got a 5 and a 7. That's wild.
Well, but I empowered it, so it deals 50% more. That's why he took 3
Ah, gotcha.
and 5 dex.
Gotcha. Well, do you do anything else?
I'm thinking, because I still have a swift action left, and I have potentially another swift action.
Can you fireball?
Actually, I can. So I will fire a quickened maximized fireball using blood intensity. Over here, excluding Tachi and Gaudium, and there's nobody else in the area, right? No. I'm excluding all my allies and affecting Fair and Gray, her little shadow thing, and fucking Nero. All right, the Fortitude save DC or the Reflex save DC is 66.
66?
Your ability said it doubled.
Oh shit! That's right. I make broken shit sometimes, but that's needed. All right, they all fell.
Okay, they take 147 fire damage.
Time for the surprise. It's a dazing spell.
Nope.
Is it a dazing spell, Alice? You can tell me, man. I'll
No,
take it
it's
gracefully.
not. I don't even have that feat. I don't even have that feat on my
shit.
page.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I'm down with it being
positive.
a
I got
dazing spell.
You don't want me using dazing spells now because they will never fail. They will never make their saves.
I'm down. I'm down with this.
I'm not.
They can make their saves. He just has to make them
So,
roll
yeah.
higher.
They take 147 fire. I still have a swift action left to use for the remainder of the turn, so I can still take an immediate action. But if I do it, I'm going to take con damage. I believe I am done.
Nero falls to one knee.
Oh, the Racking Ray was overkill?
The Racking Ray or the Fireball?
Well, if I had known the Racking Ray was, if he was going to drop for the Fireball, I probably would have just did another Fireball, but okay, whatever.
Nero falls to one knee.
Yay!
Why are you yaying? There's still 2 people left.
That's fucked up, man.
Because Nero, because remember, Tachi and I were suplexed by Nero over and over again for days, and then Tachi was suplexed for 20 years.
Redskin Tiefling, did she actually look like she was kind of hurt by Fireball? Or
Of course she did. Her clothing scuffed.
but she herself, did she look like she was even phased by it?
Yeah, look at her clothing. It's scuffed.
That's not what I meant.
I know what you're asking, and I know what you're getting.
Her clothing is scuffed, so she's fine. Gotcha.
Yeah, you burned her fucking her favorite battle outfit.
What about her shadow?
Her shadow is her.
Yeah. Oh, it is her?
Functionally, if I remember right, the shadow functions as the character.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me double check.
I don't.
You're right. You're right.
Is it
correct.
is it not the other thing? I thought it was the other thing.
What thing do you think it is?
The thing that you ported over.
No,
No.
it's not that.
I don't think it's Echo Knight.
She is not doing Echo Knight.
No, this is Psionic thing.
This is
This
Dread.
is Azurius.
Dread gets to do this.
Azurius.
Yeah, I am done.
Which also reminds me, hey, does the shadow gonna make an attack to her, or does it share its attacks with?
I think they have to be shaken or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
if someone in range has to be shaken or better.
Okay, cool. But it
Anyone
still gets
will
to
do it.
threaten just by existing. I'm just double checking, right?
It gives you flanking bonus by existing.
Yeah, perfect. That's what I
Yeah.
just wanted to double check. That is the whole point of that.
This is aimed at Lady Farengray, and he actually has one more now that I remember, because he is also himself hasted, which meant I also am understating his number. So, I do not have the permission to delete nobody. That's good. I don't want to delete nobody. Oh, no, it
Backspace
deleted
move.
nobody.
Oh, damn. You do have permissions.
It popped up, you do not have permission to delete nobody, and I'm like, that's good. I wouldn't want to. But he full attacks, and he also will do a Dark Bolt when his token is allowed to exist again.
Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Or was he? Right here? I want
No,
to
he
point
was
out
like,
he still spawns with the ring for half a second.
oh, dang. Well, she also takes that much damage. So the Dark Bolt is not... Ignore the attack on the Dark Bolt. That's just included in the first shot, I think. So those are his hits. And then he is done. Did it include the +4 to damage?
Dustbell, what do you do?
I am going. Man, this motherfucker's still up. God damn.
Forgot to tick that off.
I am going to blow the bone whistle now.
As you blow it, you see the floor tear, and out of it ruptures a. No, let me stop.
It's not a grey dragon. It's actually a purple dragon this time. Haste, power attack, and blank. I probably should not have power attacked. God damn! Wow. What was those rolls? A 2?
You're
A 1?
missing 2 more of the damage on the Inspire Courage. On the 2 hit, I'm sorry, and damage.
Yeah.
Is
I
that
mean, it doesn't
including
matter because I
the
rolled under
the?
10 for all of them except for the.
Is that including the smite bonus?
I don't see Smite in there either.
It
Holy crap,
didn't.
you're strong.
Yeah.
Holy crap,
I mean, it
you're
doesn't
strong.
matter when I roll low.
When you roll a 1, shit don't mean shit.
So I don't think I hit him like at all.
Oh my gosh.
What's your smite bonus?
5.
So you get it plus Wait, is that including? It's. That's not including smite bonus. Yeah, so only haste. The hasted hit will hit. Everything else does not hit.
Yeah. I kind of figured. Wait. With smite, like smiting strike, I get to choose after I see if it hits or not, whether I use it.
What?
Smiting strike. If I remember correctly, I get to choose after I see if it hits or not whether I smite the attack. Is that still a thing with our smiting strike?
If it's a thing that's listed on there, yeah.
I'm not sure if it's with ours though.
Did we write it down on there? You could take a moment to read. Because I don't remember your character.
I don't think it. It doesn't seem like it specifies either way. Oh, never mind. It does. It does, and it is not fifth head's way, which is fine. Because there's a feature that is very broken if you did that, which is the you can basically just make smites auto hit if you smite. But yes, that makes sense.
I see.
And then Doggo is going to not hit, probably, if I were to guess.
Nope. Is it the end of Dustpa's turn? Can't escape the rolls.
Hey, Duspa. For no reason, I'm gonna start nicknaming you Morthil, just like when you're making attack rolls.
Yeah. There you
Maybe
go.
the game system won't notice.
It's the end of your turn.
Yeah, I said that.
All right. Hiroshi is going to do exactly what he did last time,
I'm in
but
danger.
again. In the same order as last time. Ooh, Anemone's lucky. So Anemone only gets hit by the third one.
Okay, hold on.
Nobody gets hit by the second and fourth one, I think. I don't know what nobody's AC is actually.
It missed.
Only third.
Ooh.
Nice. His AC is only 39, so that, well, not only, his AC is 39. That is, in fact, a good AC.
That is
But
a
no,
pretty
that-
good
that-
AC.
that-
So he gets hit. Does he go down?
Oh, yeah. No.
Unfortunate.
He's still dead.
Guardian, roll me a death save, I suppose.
A dex? Or
No.
death?
Death.
He made a
So
save.
40.
He rolled like a 40.
Oh, yeah. So he's stabilized. So he's stabilized, he's just unconscious. Tachi, it's your turn.
So Gaudium is just going to sit there and have nice dreams of that material he saw like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I can't wait to mold you into my image.
It's about to be my turn.
Tachi.
I am going to 5-foot step, then beat the shit out of this guy from a range. Wait, nobody's playing a song? Let's see
Yes, you are. You are inspire courage and inspire greatness.
Am I within range of him?
It doesn't matter. You
Or-
can hear him.
No, I think if you're within 30 feet, the discordant voice thing.
He's not using that.
Is he not? I thought it's just when he sings it happens.
When you are using bardic performance, create a spell like allies deal an extra d6 of sonic damage with their successful weapon attacks. Oh. Yes, you do an extra d6 sonic damage. Dang. Nobody you need to get within 30 feet of the top part of the encounter.
Good news. I'm not even going to add that up, I'm pretty sure.
Huh?
Yeah. Liddy Far and Gray takes a knee.
Yeah.
Yay!
All right. Well, I commit murders.
At the end of Tachi's turn, I'm going to cast Mirror Image, and that's it.
Alright, what do you do for your turn? Oops. I forgot Devon had his turn. Tachi actually skipped it appropriately this time.
Okay. So rude. Hey, remaining person, make a will save. Or have your wounds brutalized. The DC is 28? 8. He beat 28?
Yes, he does.
Bad. Then he takes 1 point of extra damage per physical range hit. I then use reposition. So everyone can teleport everywhere else, and I'll put like Gaudium away from the enemy so he doesn't get murdered.
Okay.
I can't actually move Gaudium. Hey, does anyone want to not be where they are? Like Tachi, you want flanking?
Mm-hmm.
Flanking would be nice. Help alleviate my horrific rolls.
One more up. One more up. You're not flanking yet.
Oh.
There we go. Okay. Before I will technically have done this in the other order, so it makes more sense because I can't launch Gaudium's hammer that far. So this is an attack roll, except I get a +5. So this is the attack roll. That is a natural 1. So nope, never mind. This is that was Devon's free action attack roll, and I'm happy with where I am. He's been brutalized. I can't gravitational well him because it's in the same direction. So I am. Oh, I as a move action use my boots of healing for 1 to heal Gaudium for 1.
I see.
Just to make sure, like, there's no shenanigans in case he's not stable still or something.
Understandable. Does Tachi choose for that to go to Gaudium?
True.
For what? Yeah, Gaudium's okay. I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
Then
I
I'm ending
guess.
Tavon's
It
turn.
would be funny
Are
if
we
you
ending?
didn't.
Are we ending Tavon's turn?
It
Okay,
would.
then we are going to
Yeah,
Anemone's turn.
All right. Do I heal my 4 HP or is it going elsewhere?
Yes, you can.
Tachi,
Oh
can I
my
have my
God.
healing, please?
All right.
I like it.
First action.
Ever since I did
Corvus
it that
really
one
instilled
time,
some
the
fear.
I am going to cast a maximized twinned empowered fireball.
Dang.
Wow.
I am going to exclude everybody that's an ally.
At some point, you need to do like a maximized twin empowered fireball and exclude literally everyone from the effect radius just to show them that you could.
The DC is 68.
He falls to his knee.
Oh yay!
Okay.
As the last member of the old party falls to his knee. Give me a moment. Oops. You guys may full heal.
Nice.
Yay!
Guardian wakes up and is like, where's my hammer?
No, I was putting it back on his person every time.
Okay, then he wakes up and picks up his hammer.
Well, congratulations. That was the final trial to inherit my title. Young Tachi, you and your friends will be known across the land. Not just as heroes of the continent of Lajaya, but as heroes of Shah. Heroes of the whole world itself for the task you are about to perform. But you have my blessing. And you made me proud, Tachi. These two wave goodbye and they disappear.
I couldn't choose a better apprentice. Shortly, you... Shortly, you will go back to where you've come from, and soon, when that happens, Dachi will not be able to contact me any further. So before anything else, I wanted to say, made me proud, Dachi. Dachi still has his crystalline gauntlets.
Yeah.
So what you see is the Nero begins to slowly begin glowing. It begins to turn into like a purple blue energy. And this energy begins to rise up, and then it kind of splits into two, each going and like turns into a beam, and each one kind of like, I'm trying to think of the best way to word it. It kind of wisp into each of Tachi's gauntlets.
Oh. Wait.
The inheritor of my power, the next champion of psionics itself. Go forth, Tachi. You and your friends will help save the world.
I have one question before you go. How long did it take Tachi to do? You failed this trial? Like, how many years did he fail this one in particular?
As Anemone looks around, she realizes that she's talking to herself, and her words fall into deaf ears.
Sad.
There's nobody else here.
Oh, ask Tachi. How many times did you fail this trial? Like, for how many years?
Tachi, did you keep track of time? Tachi, did you keep track of time? Devon, you get no response.
Sad.
So Tachi just got
Oh, no.
basically thrown on the ground by Nero while the other two jumped in and just kicked him while he's down while Nero just bounced
You ever see
for
that? You ever
years
see
in
that?
a fucking row.
You ever see that meme with the JoJo's meme where the JoJo meme where it's like the dudes are all fucking where the dude's on the ground getting his ass beat, and then the dude takes a sip of his coffee and then joins in.
Like, he got Rodney King for like 30 years. I'm sorry, what's going on?
That gif.
Oh.
Anyways.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
You guys begin to find yourselves fading out. Tachi, you clearly feel like a different person. Look like a different person.
Excuse me.
And Anemone, but you also received a little bit of a something as well. Let me see where, oh no, I don't have any maps for this out right now. What town do you guys want to arrive in when you go back?
I don't know.
Who's
You feel
getting us
like
back?
you feel like you have some sort of choice here as you can mentally decide where you want to go.
Who's getting us back? Like, is this environment getting us back, or is Tavon getting us back?
The environment is getting you back.
Oh, okay. Because if Tavon was, nobody would get a choice. We're going to Extalia unless you specifically request us otherwise. What?
When and where is the peace summit? Because isn't that
What?
like about to happen?
Yep. From what you guys can remember, I don't think Anemone would actually know this, but the others would. I think the others would. Yeah. I don't think Anemone or nobody would know. This was talked about beforehand. It would be at. Was it Far and Grey Estates was going to host it, or they just had to convince people to go to Extalia for it? I can't remember. Oh God.
I don't
I think it's.
remember.
I think it's.
gonna be at
It
the
was one of
Fallen
like I was gonna
Estates.
say one of.
Yeah, I think it's. I think it's going to happen at the
Oh.
Far and Grey Estates. Is where it's going to happen.
Okay.
Is that where you guys want to go?
Is that happening shortly?
Oh, it
Like, are we
should be
near that time?
really soon. Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. Then yeah, let's go there then. Do
Okay.
you?
Well,
I guess we don't need to bring anybody because everyone else can get there.
I'd kind of go there. It's a long walk from Extalia.
Let's see if I can find the map, because apparently I don't have the map up. But that's where you guys want to go?
Yeah, I'm done to go there
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay, so you guys are gonna find yourselves there. Right in the. Oh God, where the fuck is my map? Give me a minute while I try to find the goddamn map. God, remember when we were just chilling out in like villages and stuff? Like, you guys would get these big ass cutscenes and like, you guys would actually camp at night and remember? Remember that?
No.
Oh, you don't remember that?
No.
Oh. It's because it didn't happen. Duh. Oh, I found the map. It took way too long to find.
I go get Shadow as part of this trip.
I'm gonna see me get all the pets because Tachi hasn't seen Tachi. Tachi me hasn't seen Tachi you in forever, and he's probably like geeking right now, spazzing out.
Okay.
Now let me
Should.
Didn't you get kidnapped by a slave owner? Oh wait, no, never mind.
That's the wrong ox. Oh my God, is that why you did that? That's wild.
No, that's not why.
Oh, I was about to say.
Lies. It was planned.
Oh shit. And while I slowly drop everybody down, because apparently. Oh wow! I guess if we're that close, this would actually make sense. 1 second.
Hey, when
Well, let me drop my players right here on the side. And there's that rich maid that Junichi got denied by.
Huh? What do you say?
There's that rich maid that Junichi got denied by.
I DC'd for a second. What happened?
I said there's that rich maid that Junichi got denied by.
Hello?
Damn.
I think my Discord's.
Are you fucking with me or is this genuine?
Which?
I can't tell if Gabe's fucking with me or if he's being serious.
While I have control over nobody, let's fix that.
All right, next session should be
Hello.
Can you hear? Oh wait, you can't hear us, can you?
I can hear you now.
I hear you.
Well, we can't hear you. You gotta speak up.
No.
Damn, I thought that was gonna work, guys. It really should have. Give me a minute while I actually. Everybody can see everything.
Yep. Or well, in this room.
Okay, give me a moment. Oh, I don't have the token for. Oh, I never made that token. Fuck. Well, that'll have to happen next session. All right, guys. You guys are gonna see. Oh yeah, no, I gotta make those tokens. I didn't make the other one either.
So you're saying you didn't really want to do the next section without Gaudium and nobody being here?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, a little late. Who was doing today's recap?
A-list.
Did A-list know that?
Yes.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course. Of course he knew that.
Oh, Dom's an asshole.
Dom is not an asshole.
No, Dom's an asshole. I just need this to be known.
Let me see if I could find the token I'm.
What the fuck?
Well, I thought I had it made. Anyways, you guys see a bunch of important people. That's all you need to know. Honestly, we are probably good to wrap up here. Actually, I just genuinely can't find a token I thought I would have.
Okay.
What the fuck did I? There you go.
Oh. That is an important token to suddenly be here.
I can't find. I don't have the other token made, but the Abyssal Queen will be here as well. She'll be sitting probably right here. With that, we should be good to wrap it up for the day, guys.
Alrighty.
Next session will be mostly talking.
Thank you for DMing.
Where did I put Beaker?
I will note, Alis, your statement about how a genius when it comes to fighting but can't do other stuff. That is often how I run orcs. And whenever I use orcs in modern day environments, an orc won't invent